Floral mesh is a really fun material to use, and I just have had this roll laying around forever, and I was like, just stop it. You've got to do something with this stupid roll of floral mesh, this green floral mesh, and it's going to probably be a holiday thing, and it's got to be something fun. So what I ended up making were actually pouches for coins or lipstick or teas. I don't have photos of them just yet, so you're going to have to bear with me a little bit here. But they are, it's more like wire, Cindy. It's kind of like this nice meshy wire. And Miss Hazel Flipwater probably actually knows like all the specs on it because she pretty much knows the specs on everything. Okay. So what I did, you can see this one's not full of anything, but this can, I mean, these look very feminine, but this can actually be for guys too. I actually took a survey today, and the guys that I work with, they said that they wouldn't use it for coins because they don't use coins. They're like, well, coin purses are for girls. And I said, well, what if you call it a coin satchel? And then they like started thinking about it. And then I was like, well, if you call it a coin satchel and you don't put it in your pocket, maybe it's in your car, then they said they would use it. Regardless, it doesn't matter. They're probably not going to use it as a coin purse satchel, let's say. But they might use it for like this green one. They might use it for like their teas if they're golfers, not like teas like herbal teas, like golfing teas. They might use it for, you know, travel things, maybe business cards, that sort of thing. Of course, it's not going to have this awesome button on it, but there's lots of different uses for this, and it's a very, very easy project to do. And I hope it gives you lots of inspiration for all kinds of other projects as well. So let's rock on over to Craft Cam, and we'll show you how to make the wire mesh, floral wire mesh satchel. And maybe you can see this up a little bit closer too. So you see here, ba-bam, and ba-bam. We've got two of them here, and these just are Velcro open. You can do any kind of clasping system that you want to do. Very easy to do. I actually am kind of partial to this green one. It's very 60s mod. What do you guys think? I think it's 60s mod here. But let's move that off to the side and show you the materials. You're going to need this floral mesh here. Look at this. You can get this in so many different colors. This is kind of a gold green color that I got it in. I really actually like this color quite a bit. It goes with a lot of things. And then you're going to need some felt and or ribbon. If you have like a thicker ribbon, you can actually use ribbon as well. But I'm using felt because I love the feeling of felt, and I actually kind of like the look that it gives this project as well. Like I said, this green one sort of gave it this kind of 60s mod look. So this is going to be kind of a Christmassy looking one because I'm using this red felt. This is cool felt. This actually came in this 5.5 by 8.5 sheet, and I got it from the dollar store, and I got like 8 or 9 of these for $1. Like I said, yet another cheap, you know, very quick and very cute project that you can create and make it your own, you know, decorate it the way that you want to decorate it. I also cut out my mesh to the same size. For most of you that know me, I actually probably measure a lot. Not that much. A lot, the opposite of a lot, which is not that much. So all I did was actually take my pre-cut sheet of felt and I slapped it right on my roll of my mesh, and then I just kind of cut around it. So don't get all crazy with measuring if you don't feel like it, or if you feel like you're just going to give up because it involves measuring, like sometimes I do. Don't be defeated by measuring. Just do what I do and eyeball it. So what you need to do is just start out with the proper sizes. This is going to create about a 3.5 long by 5.5 wide. You can do whatever size you want. This is just kind of the concept here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to give yourself strips to, you know, line your whole piece here. And I have this easy way of doing it. All I did was I folded my felt in half, and then I cut her down the middle of that fold there. You can see I am not measuring, people. I am taking risks here. And then that's going to give me my two side pieces here. So you can see they're the length of they're a little bit over, which is good. We want them to be just a little bit longer. And then to get my 2 other pieces, which are top and bottom pieces, I'm just gonna measure how much I need to cut off just by eyeballing it yet again. Give yourself a little bit of excess in case you're wrong. This is totally one of those situations where you're supposed to measure 3 times and cut once, but yeah, not my style tonight. And then I just go down that valley there, like so. Don't cut your fingers. Don't cut your fingers. And there. Bam. I do the top and the bottom pieces last. So I'm going to do my side pieces first. And all I have to do is get my mesh in line. Get into line, mesh. Get it. Stop messing around with me. All right, just have to slap it around a little bit. You can do that if you want to. You don't have to, but now I'm going to give it my first piece of side felt, just a nice strip of glue, and then I'm just going to put it onto my mesh. My mesh just freaked out. I didn't beat it enough. And put it on there, but it just has to be about halfway so that you can taco that over, like so. Don't burn your fingers. Always, and I have some hot glue on my fingers right now, but this is actually warm glue. If you actually have only a hot glue gun that only has the super molten hot glue, I don't recommend using that on floral wire. It's because it's going to melt it. So, and it's also going to melt your fingers like it just tried to do with me. But all I did was fold that over, and then I'm going to do the other side so you can see that it's done. Very simple to do. All right, and then just put that right on there about halfway, and then fold it on over. Make yourself a taco. I think I'm like describing everything as tacos tonight because I'm really hungry and I think I haven't had a taco in a while. So I'm feeling like I need a taco. Girls, can I make an order while I'm crafting? Thanks. Okay, so you might have a little bit of excess on the tops here, which is just fine. In fact, I have some of the mesh that I want to cut through to have a straight line. Just cut off your excess and order a taco if you're hungry. And then work on your top and bottom pieces. Same drill, different minute. Give yourself a little bit of warm glue. Don't burn yourself. Make a taco and enjoy that while you're waiting for your glue to dry a little bit. If you're scared of warm glue or hot glue, always have ice water standing by. A lot of you are probably wondering why or how I actually glued my hot glue gun to my desk today. And well, you know, there's no real explaining other than the fact that I'm talented. I must say that I am a very talented person. I managed to hot glue my hot glue gun to the table, to the desk, without having another hot glue gun present. So it was talent. I'm telling you, people, it takes a lot of talent to do the things that I do, and I don't mean like craft shows or anything like that. I mean like the follies that happen. It takes a lot of talent to be me when it comes to those types of things. There's no real explaining it. No, it didn't drip. It didn't have to do with any, leaky hot glue gun. This hot glue gun actually doesn't drip all that much. I'm going to cut off the excess here and my excess here, and you can probably imagine where I'm going with all of this is I need to fold it on over. Sometimes you're going to see that you have a little overlap that you don't like. Just put that on the inside. So I'm just kind of determining right now where I like the overlap and where I don't like the overlap. And I'm also dreaming about eating tacos because I'm folding this like a taco. I personally like to make sure that the top of it's going to meet the bottom of it like that. Some people might go all the way over like that, But I like to make sure that it's going to meet the top. And what's cool about floral mesh is that you can actually crease it to work with you a little bit, just like that. So it's kind of like this cool little coin purse. Now that it's folded into the place, you can see I made kind of 2 tacos here. It's folded into the place that I want it. Then I'm going to just pipe in some glue into the seams here. You know, I use a lot of cooking terms. I think that possibly I'm really hungry when I'm crafting, or maybe I'm just hungry all the time. So I just said piping, like it's piping hot, or like piping frosting, that sort of thing. And I just do both sides. I don't know how else you would really, you know, use terms like that. Okay. Okay, so look at that. It's very red and it's very cute. And then I'm just gonna, I actually want to put a clasp on the inside, but I can't find one right now. But you can put some Velcro in there, and I'm just gonna put this bright, kind of crazy, awesome button on there to give it a nice embellishment. We're gonna call this the taco. The taco, because it is completely inspired by the fact that I want to eat a taco. All right, let's go on over to head cam. I've been crafting too much and not eating enough. I think that's what it is. Here's our finished mesh bag. I guess you could call it a mesh coin purse, or mesh purse of sorts.